Oh, Doctor, coming into the stream with a fucking screaming thingy-majig. Hi, everybody.
It's time to quantum break this game wide open, Dave.
Yep.
What are we playing? And I'm Henry.
I'm Chris, and
I'm Quantum Dave.
Breaking down.
So this is Quantum Break. Dave, break it down for us.
There's Iceman right there.
So this is an Xbox exclusive. I mean, it's also on the PC, but Xbox console exclusive shooter from Remedy, the developer of Max Payne and Alan Wake.
It's been a while since our last game, but here it is. Whoa. Oh, yeah, let us know how the audio sounds, folks. And hey there, Brendolph, easy peasy, CDG Comedy, Sotan guy.
I don't know jack shit about this, but I'd seen some interesting trailers with mocap, and it involves time manipulating elements. However, your decisions in the game
play out in a TV show that airs in between chapters.
And I wonder how it's going to look, because they said they couldn't put all the TV footage on the disc itself.
No, it's a 70 gig download.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god.
But that's if you don't want to stream it. I think right now it's still.
Are they going to block our streaming of the TV show?
Probably.
I don't think. Well, I'll skip right through because I watched it, and it's we'll watch a couple. We'll watch a minute of it, but it's.
So there's Dominic Moynihan, right?
Charlie
Moynihan.
No, he's not a Lost character, Dave.
Mary.
He's
He is.
Mary. He's Mary the Hobbit.
Everybody on Lost is Dead, Dave. You saw it.
Yep.
You saw the end.
You know,
They all
at
had a big gay wedding in a church or something.
the end of this game, he's going to put his hand up against the window, and it's going to say, "Not Penny's time machine." But yeah, so these two characters are brothers. There's another character who made the time machine, and he wanted to use Charlie from Lost as his test subject. He didn't want to do it, so the brother came over from Thailand or wherever he was.
And you can just...
And it went wrong, and the guy's stuck in the time machine, and they're escaping the facility. So you'll see a little bit of that.
Brandolph says this plays out in a TV show starring Scott Bakula.
What? Oh, god damn it, Randolph, don't get me excited. You know how big a back fan I am.
I forgot that his character is called Sam Beckett.
What happened to the actor who played Pippin Took? I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in anything else
Probably
ever.
just stayed in New Zealand. He's like, I just get a free drink everywhere I go in New Zealand. I'm not moving anywhere. And that's my New Zealand accent.
I just sing Osgiliath songs at a local pub.
His all shall fade.
The X-Men Lord of the Rings crossover I was waiting for, says Pasta Bird.
Yes, finally. So yeah, this Remedy's been working on this a long time. I remember old website I used to work for did the very funny thing of when they tweeted out the review of this game, they used a 5-year-old image starring a character that is not this guy, and Remedy replied to them and said, "That's a different game." Thank you.
Wow. Well, their game.
Yeah, but a game that Jesus.
It's a Remedy game. You expect this kind of
Yeah,
thing.
well, Brendolph did wonder, has Sam Lake appeared with a constipated look on his face?
I've seen him so far in a TV that was playing in the background.
Really? They spent that nickel already, huh?
Well, they always
nice fucking armor.
That's
Jesus
the thing
Christ.
with both Max Payne and Alan Wake, where there's like a TV or radio drum in the background.
Well, is there... Wow.
You're lucky that guy's slow.
So is there an explanation about why this guy is such an awesome killer?
I think so.
Yeah, he explains it in a second, like, I've done some shooting before.
Right, you are Nightbeat. Woo! Quantum Spring Break!
Yeah, here we go. I've never...
A couple tough spots. Never had an army of pro gunmen chase me.
Dude, come on. But he, looked reloaded. Nope.
That's because he's got an MLG player helping him.
Keanu Reeves couldn't even do that.
Not even John Wick?
Have you watched that video of Keanu Reeves doing that?
What?
It's real life Keanu Reeves with real guns. It's like him going through this training thing. He's like, all right, shotgun, play him.
John Wick is so fucking good if you have not seen it.
It was all his John Wick 2 training. It was amazing.
Yeah.
His firearm.
Keanu's commitment. I know the world thinks I suck.
How does the shooting feel? Asks Easy Peasy Dave.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And you'll see, I'll have a couple new tricks up my sleeve in a minute.
That shooting sounds a lot meatier than it did in Alan Wake.
Yeah. I had to get to the lighthouse and pick up thermoses.
The thermos. So many thermoses. That's one of my favorite comedy writing things I've ever done.
Yeah, so the timeline is now broken and little glitches are appearing.
Oh boy.
Also, I love doing this in the game.
With half a parkour move?
Yeah. That's like me parkour. Like, I'll
No, no.
I can go a
I
foot
don't
off the wall.
commit. I don't want to
We can't
commit.
go to your car.
Brandolph says I quantum broke my Wookiee.
We have to, Jack.
Also,
It's important.
Big fan of doing this in the game is setting up dramatic camera
I need-
angles.
We need to get to my car.
I don't know. How's that facial work looks all right, but
Yeah.
can't compare to like the stuff they've shown from Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
Fix it? In theory,
Yeah, and I think our sound might be a little out of sync, but I'm sure your game won't be. It's just a stream issue,
finding
people.
countermeasure won't be easy.
The countermeasure. What?
He looks all right there. Oh, good old Iceman.
Okay.
I like the scene where his mom told him, "Why don't you try not being a mutant?"
Yeah, it's weird. Most games don't have the balls to get this close to their characters' in-game faces. It's very expressive,
Yeah,
and
whoa, shit.
I'm very much digging this aspect of the next-gen.
Oh man, he saved your little brother. Saved your life. Get him out of the way of them bullets.
So, help Will what?
Frozen again.
Let it go. What the fuck are you doing, Dave?
Oh, is he pulling?
I'm
him
using my
into
time
his-
powers.
Unfreeze Will. Even if the world was still frozen.
Oh, you
Oh,
can
of
take it, you
course
can take it
there's
into your
fucking-
vortex.
Of course, there's fucking voiceover in
Yeah,
this game.
He's talking
too.
to a psychiatrist right now. That's
Oh,
the or not
really?
not a psychiatrist, like a
You just took
police
his gun?
interrogator. Yeah.
That's awesome.
This is pretty cool, but boy, Remedy
Uh-huh.
just doing like, well, how do we tell the story? I think a character should do some monologue. Again, really?
Whatever. You want to sit there and watch a cutscene? There's
Yeah.
good-
And,
plenty of that
I mean, we
coming.
will be seeing that
And
too.
lore. Let's skip all that.
Hey, there's Esp.
Look, that,
SPH.
to tell you how big of a how serious the story is, there's a collectible called Narrative Elements. Like it's a sci-fi channel movie.
So how long can you
I'm
freeze time for? Are you controlling when you do it?
Or
Yes,
these-
I think in this case it's just like
It's
for
kind of-
story purpose, it'll last as long as it's gonna
Tutorially.
last.
yeah.
Yeah. Why
Where is
was also
Mexico?
why wasn't that like a paid thing? All the ads in
That could have been
Alan
RC
Wake-
Cola.
Yeah.
Could have been Snapple Machine
Royal
people.
Crown Cola.
Wouldn't you love it if RC Cola was like we spent our entire budget, but we got in.
I'm sure the
Quantum
CEO
Break.
is watching
Yeah.
the stream right now, face palming himself. What was I thinking?
So there should be an option to switch all of these guns with flowers.
Ah.
And
Or
then
to
they-
pull down their pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like just to replace them all with gun fingers and then put them in a train up each other's butts.
So this is a protester girl that you meet at the beginning of the game.
Yes. So what are you doing?
Is she gonna be an important character?
I'm gonna see if I can unfreeze her.
Cam Greer says
Whoa.
Iceman is carrying around 15 different
No.
guns right now.
So you can unfreeze her.
She's not unfreezing.
Ah,
Ah,
thanks,
it's only
Jack.
your bro, huh?
You. Why isn't it working on the others?
The others, those guys are bad in Lost. Charlie wouldn't want to help the others.
No, remember they weren't. They
Oh
weren't
yeah,
actually
yeah.
bad.
Well,
Damn invasion.
They were
some of the
scientists. They,
others, yeah.
ugh. Except when they were zombies, but then they were pretend. That show sucks. You suck for liking it.
Is there a way to replace the guns with dildos? This is
That
not
would be
Saints
wonderful.
Row. I would hope
That'd
in
be
Saints
wonderful.
Row 5 they parody this.
And this is the guy that drove me to the college. And the guy being
Trevor?
What would that college
And,
guy
Yellow
think of
Jacket.
how awesome you are at shooting people in the face? Like, you think at your party if you said to him, like, yeah, so I shot like 12 dudes in the face.
Bro, the only
Cool.
thing I'm good at shooting is Jaeger bombs,
Yeah,
man.
Doug.
Oh, college campus, so that's where they were building the time machine.
My
eh?
drone man is pointing out where are the batteries of Verizon ads. I forgot how
Oh,
weird and out
yeah.
of place those Verizon ads are. Are they still in Alan Wake? I wonder.
I mean, they can't remove them.
they can actually.
And if you
Oh, well,
pre-ordered,
they'd have to reskin like the phone. And
I don't
I
know
mean,
if
that
it-
was what the Guitar Hero games are famous for, is that the ads dynamically reskin themselves until people stop buying spots on them 4 months in.
Did you know that in Wave Race 64 for the Wii
did.
eShop, they had to take out, or chose to take out all the Kawasaki ads?
Yeah, it's a shame.
And then it was just like Nintendo, just the Nintendo logo. Like, I wish they had at least been a little more creative.
crossover.
Oh, come on. So this guy's trying to figure out the plot of Alan Wake.
Well, I think it's like a literature professor because
Disappearing
Alan
in
Wake was an
madness.
author, right?
Alan Wake
Oh,
was
yes,
an author.
Alan Wake was an author.
Does he write his full name on
Yeah.
the board to the class he's teaching all the time? So this is basically sex criminals, right? Harriet Rod. Yeah, you just missed the two brothers fucking. That's why this game is AO, baby. AO.
Skate 2 would have an update that changed ads as well, says Cam Greer.
Next time?
Cam Greer also says subtle for that Alan Wake. Well, there's one thing Alan Wake was. It was subtle. What a subtle video game that was.
Are you playing as Joel McHale? No, Smartash. I wish.
Did you see Joel McHale's casting news today?
No.
Netflix is making a National Lampoon's Origins show, and guess who's playing Clark Griswold?
Ooh.
That's
no,
a good.
it's bad. That's a
No
terrible
way,
idea.
he should. He already was playing like the younger version of Chevy Chase. Why not just friggin' be Chevy Chase, man? Though, is it going to take place in like 1969 or some shit? Like
That new movie was not worth
Powers were
watching.
growing.
oh,
So here's
yeah.
this game's
Started to sense
kind of
things,
radar.
premonitions.
Time vision.
Ooh.
I see time.
So that's your Eagle Vision / Detective
Yeah.
Vision,
Yes.
all that shit.
But it doesn't last. You can't see through walls forever. But it gets still
Well,
pretty
when you
helpful.
move, it kind of.
Brandolph still wants more Alan Wake.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish there was more Alan Wake as well. I want to hear those songs by Kasabian played a bunch of times. Like seriously, a big
This
plot
is,
point.
this
If you
is a
didn't-
shooter here, so Dave is probably about to die.
If you didn't play American Nightmare, you missed a great use of a
I did
Kasabian
not.
song.
I did not.
It's really good, and I
I
think
love
it's like
Alan Wake.
I think it's backwards compatible now.
I own it on like every fucking platform.
I mean, it is on
Fair,
Steam.
which
I
is
bet you can get it for a nickel on Steam. I remember previewing that game. It was really cool. I got to interview the Remedy guys, not Sam Lake, but the guy right below Sam Lake
Fuck.
in the business. He was really cool. Like
Stay out of Riverport.
he even talked about how they had done like I guess you'd say like consultancy on Max Payne 3, because they didn't make Max Payne 3, but when Max Payne 3 was done, Rockstar then took it to them and like, can you play it and give us notes on it?
Yeah, Max Payne
And
3
they
is
did.
excellent.
I hope to God.
Let's see.
The old things.
Dorito Killer says, does it bother you guys when a character
Want me to read it?
yeah, if it's more than 5 words, I have trouble.
Here's a new
reading.
power app.
Where was it?
The time stop.
Dorito Killer says, does it bother you guys when a character's run animation in a game feels too casual for the situation? Like this main character looks like he's going
he's
for a
not
casual
sprinting.
jog and not
Yeah.
panicking the situation at all.
I saw an interesting comparison to this was this
He
weekend.
also stopped time.
So there was that
What the
new.
fuck did you just do?
So that's one of the powers is time stop, where you can stop a person for a few seconds and shoot multiple bullets at them.
Wouldn't you stop the bullets going through the time bubble?
That's pretty neat. That's a neat little trick. I mean, I'm liking the look of this so far. I'll wait for it to be a free game probably, and by the end of the year. But
Oh, no way. Games with Gold is pure garbage. Since
You
its
compare
inception.
this month's games of gold to the PlayStation free games.
PlayStation 1s are garbage this month, too.
Yeah.
What are this month's games?
Zombie.
Oh, Zombie's the best one. Oh, did you freaking die?
No.
Oh, you killed that guy through the
Yeah,
window.
man.
Oh man, that's pretty
Screw the
cool.
car. I need to get to Will. He's in trouble.
Press F to panic, says Brendolph. You guys in covers,
Bro.
says Charles. Is that? Whoa, shit. Is this the Game of Thrones dude?
Mysterious
Oh,
lady.
nope. Mysterious lady. Will we be seeing the Game of Thrones guy, Dave?
Oh, I have no idea.
I mean, Carcetti?
I don't know.
What, Littlefinger or whatever? Oh yeah, you're talking about Wire.
You've seen The Wire,
The
dog?
Wire, yeah.
It's
He's
Carcetti.
Yeah, he's fucking Carcetti.
You might still be able to.
And then after that, he's the villain in Maze Runner. And then I think of him as the Game of Thrones character. Hey there, monkey.
Monkey Police Go. What is going on?
Look, I don't know if you can make it, but you should hurry.
Man, they're getting closer and closer to that uncanny valley.
Okay, that's true,
First time you saw
CDG.
Beth
Shoot
Wilder.
Shimi is a nice little freebie, but I already owned it because I bought the game and wanted to support the creator.
Padre.
In your face.
So I forgot about that.
Will.
He's got a baby face. Yeah, both of them have baby faces.
Yep.
Little wee tiny baby faces scrunched onto
Ooh, look
adult
at that.
bodies.
Is this back to the Alan Wake room?
Mm-hmm.
Why is the Alan Wake room also the science room? Because that had a periodic table on the
Time
wall.
to lose. I gotta get to.
Oh, shit. Whoa.
But I'm gonna get a new power. Time dodge.
Oh,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
So he's killed like 18 guys at this point?
Well, it is a shooter.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, sorry, I like to talk about the disconnect of characters who, like, I'm Joe Everyman, and then he kills dozens of
Yeah,
people.
that's what I admired about Max Payne. It kind of said like, "Fuck this bullshit." There's like
Yeah.
almost 2 separate experiences, and like if the shooting gallery wasn't there, you would hate it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's Max fucking Payne.
But also, Max Payne is a broken,
shit.
sad man. Like,
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
cheapers, creepers. Mondoderman says Xbox Games Gold has always been better than PSN because of backwards compatibility, and that is a good point.
Yeah, that's always been the case, has it?
If those, well, but any of the PS3 games you're getting, those aren't backwards compatible. At least for the last 4 months in Xbox Game of Gold, you are getting a free Xbox 360 game you can play on your Xbox.
This month has what is it?
Dead
Sunset
Space,
Overdrive,
baby. Oh yeah,
that is cool.
which is a really
Sunset
good game.
Overdrive. That is
good.
Pretty major game.
Focus Time, which is an upcoming podcast by Laser Time.
Focus time all the time.
Yeah, Dead Space. I mean, come on. I mean, Dead Space is pretty, played out at this point, I suppose. But
Yeah, they ran that franchise in the ground.
yeah, though we were having a chat. Chris, you weren't there. But we were having a chat with one Mr. Tim Turry, and he was saying how he thinks the next. Dave, you're gonna die, aren't you?
Yep.
He thinks that that Dead Space 3 will be the next game that when people replay it on some different platform,
Oh, really?
that they'll say like, "Hey, this was better than I thought it was."
Possible. It just like looks so much like a shooter, and like that's not why I played this game
well,
at all.
'cause
It's
him
not
and
what I
Brett-
liked about it.
Tim and Brett were talking about how it seems the reaction to Resident Evil 6 being re-available is a lot of re-examination of that game and thinking like, "Oh, this game is better than I thought it was."
Probably. Oh fuck.
And they think the next one of those type of games will be Dead Space 3. Though I don't know, I played Dead Space 3. I was bummed out, baby. How long has there been direct control over the time stuff at CCTV?
It takes like an hour, doesn't it, Dave?
Yeah, the first half hour is literally just walking around this college and like
We jumped you
Finding out
ahead,
things.
yes.
Well, I mean, Alan Wake, every stage was 1 hour walking around a place, 1 hour shooting people. Walk around, shoot people.
I had to hit this guy with my flashlight.
And then also his friend Barry, like, Alan, come on! I'm trying to sell you books, Alan!
Billy Dreamer's not sold on Dead Space 3 being good.
Yeah.
I'm only saying that's probably the case because Tim Turry is relentlessly positive.
Yep.
He's a
And I hate him
Midwesterner.
for it. We could have had him on Laser Time, but we told him, no, you gotta be 10 times as negative.
Look, the only way to get your
Or
name out there is
positive.
to be mean about video games.
Yep.
I don't care what Greg Miller's doing.
I mean, Greg Miller's got positivity on lockdown, so we need to go the opposite direction.
I'm always bummed out that like the amount of retweets and
doesn't
Facebook
have
likes I get when I
time
say
for
something mean
this.
about something. Like I said something funny that wasn't super cynical and negative. Nobody gives a shit.
this game
So
pretty
a
much beats you over the head
platforming
with this.
time puzzle, eh?
Yeah,
Ooh.
he did give me like 3 clues in about 6 seconds. It's moving too fast for me.
Somebody
If
told him,
only I had the
like,
time for
I
this.
had to get to the scaffolding.
focus groups told him the game wasn't aiming low enough at the stupidest person.
I really want to revisit Dante's Inferno Sotanga. It seems hilarious.
Dorito Killer's saying that our lack of faith in Dave is disturbing.
What are you talking about? I've been here to watch Dave play a ton of shooters and die constantly.
All right, I am playing on easy.
I know.
But
I knew this.
You didn't have
say
to
what
reveal
you do on
that,
stream.
Dave. I wasn't
You
going to
do
make
this.
you.
Yeah, I would rather tell everybody than it show up on a menu somewhere.
Ooh. I had to rescue Will.
Brandolph says, I think backwards compatibility is overrated. Now I can be on the now can I be on the podcast?
Skeleton Crew.
Yeah. So
I have
don't think-
not. I have not used backwards compatibility.
I
yet.
used it once to see what it was like, but almost every backwards compatible thing, I was like, well, I already played this.
Yeah.
Now they made like South Park Stick of Truth backwards compatible, and I could actually give that a play because I didn't play it on Steam because I hate PC games. There's just some more of that negativity y'all love. Oof! He shot off each finger.
Yeah.
I need them all.
Shut that guy
Heavy
up, dude.
pistol.
What was that?
Heavy D, like Fat Boys.
Oh,
That was a bit.
that was a long way to go.
Yeah.
I hate everything. Where's my internet fan base?
That bit was proper
Reddit, it's on Reddit.
Bioshock Infinite, says.
Yeah, this room is very Bioshocky. I'm supposed to go.
Where did your bro go? I didn't
He's
even see
he
he got split up.
was kidnapped by these dudes.
Kidnapped by the government?
Oh shit! Ooh.
Jesus.
I'm dead.
See, you keep talking about leaps in logic we make in action titles. I forgot what I was watching, but it's like I want to go
Time shield.
consult the doctor and see how much permanent brain damage occurs when you knock someone out to save them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that was on this underrated Adult Swim show called Stroker and Hoop. where a guy like bashes a goon on the back of his head to knock him out, and it doesn't knock him out, and then the goon says like, "Oh, why'd you do that? You could have caused me permanent brain damage." He's like, "I was trying to knock you out." Knock me out? Like, have you talked to the people you've done that to? Like, they probably don't sleep well anymore. Like, you've ruined lives.
Here's where a lesser man would have died, taking that many bullets to the back.
And also,
19-minute fire says, "This game shits farts, it sucks fuck. Watch, like, and subscribe my YouTube page."
you should be saying, I will say that.
I'm the angry PSN nerd.
Yeah, angry PSN nerd, time for the character.
Boo.
But I don't know.
Come on.
No, I think
Really?
we do better if we had like
Really? I mean, come.
we need like a foot-long beard though, and like my hair, even my hair needs to be longer to be the guys who complain. And we'd also need a better backdrop. We need a backdrop of like
We do.
the 400 games behind us.
Still do.
Just so you know, like we're real gamers, so when we complain about lesbians ruining video games, like you know we mean it.
Everything
We're
is still in
real.
boxes, and I haven't hung shit up.
Yeah.
I think I broke my toe on a Care Bear animation cell.
Fine.
I want to play old games on the PS4. How about PS2 games? I mean, no. Modern. I mean, I don't want to pay $15 to play a PS2 game. Rather not do that.
Whoosh.
Ooh, Easy
Hit
Peasy
Y.
says they just shaved their Grizzly Adams beard for their new job, and I am in mourning. I'm in mourning. Mourning over their wonderful beard. Boy, if that job doesn't want you to have a big beard, you don't need that job. Beard's more important. Nah, I kid. I can't grow a beard. Like, this is me on 2 weeks of not shaving, which is absolutely nothing.
Man, how many people are in this squadron?
Yeah, I think you've killed 800.
You want to shoot one of those barrels?
Yeah, shoot a damn barrel, baby.
It's not a barrel. It's hollow. Dying on easy.
Oh, no.
The Dave Rudden story.
Well, we shouldn't have told him to shoot that barrel.
You have
Yeah.
health.
It's been a series of
regen
events that's thrown me off. Yeah, see, I have a little shield right here.
Okay, so is that like a temporal shield?
Yeah.
Man, look at that.
Delicious fried
It
shield.
looks like that shit that came out of Doomsday in Batman vs Superman, and I regret bringing it up already.
Yeah, I'm not jumping on that, Chris. But hey, you know, I was editing the video for the I was editing a video for the superhero spotlight of Wonder Woman, and I forgot that we mentioned how Gloria Steinem fixed Wonder Woman, and how that's the
awesome.
thing of like people should not be
I think that
complaining
one,
about
it's already been blown up.
Exploded already.
Oh yeah.
that Gloria Steinem was a feminist who fixed a geek thing. She showed up and said like, "Hey, Wonder Woman shouldn't be." That's pretty good. Wonder
is that
Woman
a
should
Nerf
have her
dart?
powers and her old costume back, and they did it. So don't judge feminists who talk about geeky topics, guys.
Yeah.
They might just improve your thing.
I don't know if Laser Time quotes is still a thing. I don't think we're interesting enough.
I mean, if you guys want to quote us, I'm not. I never keep track of what I say.
Then you
ever.
find Beth Wilder.
Beth Wilder, great.
That is
Terrible
a lame
National
ass
Lampoon
name.
spin-off.
I trust her.
She knows about Fracture, the forgotten Xbox 360 game.
Billy Dreamer says the screen is
Billy
covered in
Dreamer.
jam. I guess when the all the waves were all over it. Yeah.
No,
One man
Windows
dare
Blade.
gives me the raspberry. Lone Star.
That is the second time he said that in
Man,
16
Charlie
hours.
is really quick to jump out and
Warned me this would happen.
way quicker than you.
Everything in my power.
Jump out in a fire. You call him Charlie, goddammit. What's his name? Will?
Yeah.
Will.
Couldn't just.
And you're Jack. Jack and Will. Two strong American one-syllable names.
Brendolf says, my friends dragged me to BVS. They're no longer my friends.
I want everybody to see that movie, just not pay for it. I would send a bad message.
Modromian says that they
Modron
gotta
Man.
leave.
Modron.
Sorry.
Hi, Modron Man.
See ya, baby.
Thanks, man. God forbid an exclusive gets a 6 or an 8, says CG Comedy. Has
how
been a
dare
great
it.
time for exclusives this generation.
Well, but I thought Microsoft fans were pissed off because this wasn't an exclusive.
All right,
it's
so-
on the PC. Oh, here's the
This is
guy.
supposed to be the shocking reveal. This is the guy that was doing the experiment, and he got trapped in the time machine about
Whoa! Carcetti!
about
There he
20
is.
minutes ago, and he looked like way younger.
Littlefinger.
So
Sorry, Jack.
now he's got the time powers.
Oh, shit. So he's like you, but better.
Yeah.
Paul, what happened to you? What are you doing?
So it's only been 20 minutes since the
Think
event
about this.
happened
You
that
don't know
got
what's
him
at
trapped.
stake.
Now he's
Huh?
come
I know
back as
exactly
some
what's
evil
at stake.
overlord.
That's why I'm here. You believe you can stop what's coming?
I'm giving you one chance to change your mind.
His acting's not
It's
doing
already said
great.
it can't be changed.
I'm betting
The
he's
past,
gonna
the
kill that
future.
guy.
Must do it for Anna Paquin.
Man, is this guy only in? Is Dominic only in like 10 minutes of the game?
Oh, I hope so.
Years.
Then again, this is a time travel game, so
Come with me and we can see this through.
I mean, this is video game 101 that your arch enemy in the game will kill your brother.
I can stop this. I can. You can't. This is madness.
Or is he going to be the princess you have to save through the game?
Oh yeah,
That's why I
what's
can't
this?
risk
How's this
you.
game reviewing?
I think it did all right. I was seeing good, not great stuff about it.
We can't just let this happen.
I mean, here, I'll look up the meta right now.
Gersman gave it 2 out of 5 stars.
Took me years
Did
to
he?
come to terms with what must be done.
Seen a lot. Been doing this for a while.
You don't have years. Wait.
He has written literally thousands of reviews. Like,
Littlefinger needs a stash. The CG comedy. I've seen every episode of Game of Thrones now. He's still Carcetti to me.
Trigger.
it was so
Trigger
uncomfortable
warning.
watching the first season of that show with me and with my mom. She wanted to watch it, and I was
Game
like,
of Thrones?
the first season of Game of Thrones. She's like, oh, everybody's talking about this.
So-
Let's watch it. And so,
I hear
You
there's
tell
some
me,
righteous
is he
dick in
dead?
the-
Does that count? You don't see
I
him
mean,
get crushed.
If you've ever read a comic book,
No,
he'll
he's
come back more
definitely
powerful than
not
ever.
Dead, yeah. But no, my mom wanted to watch it. It was over Thanksgiving break, so we were watching it. And then
I
know
know there's
we're-
some righteous dicking in this show, son.
I know we're coming to the part where Littlefinger gives a very long monologue while two women fuck each other, and I was just like, boy, when is this gonna end? Like, how? Boy, this
he
feels
works in
like
a
it's-
whorehouse.
Yes.
He doesn't have to behave by your morals and ethics of today.
I know. It's just it's.
End of Act 1.
I get it. We know it's the end of Act 1. but
Well,
where's the
at this
music?
point,
Shouldn't there be
if I had
music?
downloaded the 70 gig video file, it would have jumped right to that. But
Oh, so is it trying to download it now?
Well, no, it's just going to stream it, but we'll skip over pretty quick.
I want to see what happened. I
Well,
guess
so
we won't
based
have
on-
any context for what
Well,
happened.
based on the you'll have a moral choice right before each episode, and that plays out in the episode itself.
Yeah, so you're basically
Yeah.
building a TV show, in which I heard about that and like that sounds like the system that JRPGs used to operate on. Play for a year and then we'll reward you with a movie. Surely this movie is enough to reward you, and then JRPGs stopped being popular because that was their reward system.
Well, I mean,
Long
Remedy.
movies.
Also, Remedy's just been wanting to make movies this whole time in TV shows, so this is the closest they get to this point. Play with her ass, says Hairtod.
What?
That's the thing
Oh,
Littlefinger
Littlefinger?
says.
Never deterred from my goal, no matter the sacrifice.
Mm.
Because I've seen where this
Ooh,
leads.
keep singing
Oh,
of Alan Ruck every time you see Littlefinger, John 816.
F26 says, everybody go get a
Seen where it
sandwich.
all ends.
Ooh. Yeah! Oh, it's just Carcetti again.
But here he is, Lance
Lieutenant
Reddick.
Daniels!
Oh shit, they got him too?
Double
This-
wire
Yeah, he's also from Lost.
No, he's from The Wire, then he's from Oz, then he's from Lost.
He got
We
John
could-
Locke off the island.
Chris and I got to stand next to him while he got water at a party once.
I did. I got this. I love him.
I'd
I
like
love
some
him
water,
too.
please.
When he had to pretend to be a fake Jamaican on Oz as an undercover cop.
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
And then he did kill that guy, and then he turned himself in and went to jail and stayed in
Went to jail for
jail.
real. Fringe, a CG comedy. Or Bosch, any Bosch fans?
I mean, that
He's
guy's
a
just,
hard-nosed cop who plays by his own rules on Amazon Prime.
that guy's just a great working actor. He does shit. He's like, you got a job for me? I will do my job, and I will say, and I'll be a great actor while doing it. And yeah, he was at the Walking Dead party at Comic Con 2012, 13, 2012. You weren't a Capcom yet, so.
I was putting in my papers.
But our company put together a Walking Dead party at the Petco Stadium in San Diego, and there were stars aplenty there, including him and Seth Green and
I just remember I was working with
Breckenmeyer.
Robert Kirkman all day,
Yeah.
and I was going to go say hi, and I'm like, oh, fuck, he's talking to Lance Reddick, and my world is just kind of like, I'm just going to leave them alone.
I guess Daryl, the cast of Walking Dead did come to it too. This one they were pretty new. Glenn was there,
Yeah,
and this was
met
right
Glenn.
when issue 100 had come out, and
Yes, it
everybody's
was.
like, Glenn, how's it going?
Here's that girl from before. She's been protesting this company right here, Monarch, and Lance Reddick just gave me the choice between doing a PR approach, which is spare her and make her work for us, or hardline, which is kill her.
Kill her. Let's
Yeah,
be
so
excited.
last time I did the
You went with
PR
PR?
approach, because look at her, she's a cutie.
But this time you can kill her.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna be mean.
My powers grew stronger, even as the Chronon syndrome worsened.
Chronon syndrome is, I guess, what you it's what gives you
That's
those
if you
powers,
do it
but
too
it's
much.
also makes you sick from
great
the,
Michael
from the
Douglas
time.
movie.
Did he just laugh in their faces when he's like, Chronon? Do you really want me to say that, huh? All right.
Dehumidifier says,
Junction
nobody
impact.
disrespects the monarch.
This game has like
Choose
JRPG
wisely.
terms.
Junction
Impact.
Yeah, that does feel like the kind of shit Square Enix would do.
Is it
Hardline, baby.
does it call it that every time?
What?
PR and hardline?
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess after the second act, there's a different name for the two
Oh boy.
junction
Monarch
things.
would take a hardline approach, crush all obstacles, eliminate all witnesses. It would be harsh, but I had made hard choices for the greater good before.
Right in the back, not
Easy
even in the
peasy.
head.
I love his American accent. I had no idea he was straight up Irish.
Wow. No, me neither. I'm just learning about this now.
Yeah,
I
Brim
knew
took us
that-
to go see this like super Irish film with Brendan Gleeson, and we were like, look at Carcetti faking an Irish accent. Like, he was born and raised for 20 years in Ireland. That is not fake. He's just good enough at an American accent.
And Jack would gain new allies.
Oh, so that turned her into a martyr.
Yeah.
Look what you did.
That was a mistake.
Well, this is just like because you have the time power, you can see before you make the decision, get a general idea of what it would do. So we'll just show you quickly what the PR is.
Oh, you're previewing.
Oh,
This
so
is you're previewing it, and then you have the choice. See, making her do our dirty work.
Jack, Joyce.
But Jack was nice to her
So
before.
Tanga says PR and hardline sounds like a Fox News strawman liberal program.
It would give us control.
The manhunt continues as authorities.
Is that Alison Brie, Wonder Smart Ash?
Actually, what I'm doing right now is I'm choosing between the next Battlefield game.
Hardline or PR?
You pre-order this right now.
Hunt for Jack.
I uploaded all the files I stole on that USB stick.
So she turns on you?
But the eyewitnesses would be out there, and Jack would learn our secrets.
I don't want Jack to learn our secrets.
Killer. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Iron Fist.
Potential threats to our plan need to be erased.
She's getting written off the show.
They currently have us to the Ground Zero operation.
Come
Make
on.
it quick. Painless.
That's how you deal with protesters.
Please! Please stop! Please!
Ugh. This is intense.
No remorse.
Jack! There's no other way out. Going through the machine.
Yeah, see, this is earlier. He was
Oh,
stuck in
okay.
the machine, and he had that sweet band T-shirt.
Metal.
cool.
You can tell he's an entrepreneur because he's got a band
Why did
T-shirt
it just
on and
pay
slacks.
for? Just have it say Drive Shaft. That would have entertained me.
I use my power to guide us.
Billy Dreamer's this drama bomb.
Prepare for the inevitable.
Are you sure this isn't Phil Spencer?
Huh.
Ah.
Is that the cool T-shirt and slacks?
Well, he'd be wearing a blazer over that
Yeah.
cool T-shirt, though. Jesus, this is so on the nose, this Charles. But, I mean, that's fucking Remedy, man. Remedy is
interesting.
super on the nose.
20% of
Yeah.
Dave's friends took the 20%. 20% took the hard.
Hey,
line
Mitch
approach.
did it.
Yeah, way to
So-
go, Mitch.
And here is
This isn't probably not going to work.
Previously on video.
I'll be shocked at this. We are streaming 1080p video right now.
Yeah, I'm
uploading
gonna-
it to the internet.
I
let's
say-
see. Let's see what happens.
I can skip it at any time, and it's 20 minutes
Holy
long,
shit,
so
that
I
looks
don't
great.
I don't care to watch it again.
20 minutes?
20 minutes, yeah.
I mean, it's a season of a show with a video game.
Holy shit! I just
Yeah,
I
well, look,
hope
there
they
she is
intersperse it in a different.
What do you want?
All right, should I just skip to the more
Wait,
game?
so this is the talk they're going to have, and then he kills her?
I
I
guess
want to
so.
see him kill her.
Who might implicate Monarch?
I fucking
But
love this guy.
but this is one of those things I keep
Yeah.
seeing video games. Moral choices, consequences, and like, well, if I'm.
But yeah, so
if I, unless I play it 2 to 3 times, there's no way I can be impressed by that because it just seems like the normal outcome of the game.
I'm going to leave.
God, his voice is so amazing.
Time to leave.
He's going to shoot you.
South Park joke.
Ooh.
Hey,
Oh, dude.
if you like South Park, we got an article up on LaserTimePodcast.com with South Park in it.
I think we just broke Twitch's guidelines for profanity.
What'd she say?
She said, "Fuck you."
Fuck you. It was very that great movie over enunciated. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, F26.
All right, at any point I can skip ahead.
Holy, I just want to see if they kill her.
Oh yeah, I should see that because I want to see.
Which one's your choice?
For the record.
Oh.
Whoa!
All right.
Shit.
Two in the
Another
head,
one.
that's how you know they're
Dude,
dead.
bullets are expensive.
So yeah, she did not die in the PR version.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Was that guy pissed at him for killing her?
He showed remorse.
Oh, he's pissed at him for not killing her. But he had to do it.
I want to point out we are streaming 1080p video across the internet, uploading, killing our download speed, and the video looks like this, which is very good.
Well, yeah, there's also an option. I don't know, maybe it finally finished a 70 gig download of all of the video, but there's an option in the game to turn off all copyrighted copyrighted, I think, music, but I would imagine they wouldn't have that option in
Jay Butt and I haven't played
about this
Pokemon
stuff.
Picross yet.
What? We have to get out of here. They're shooting a 90s music video. I love how the government comes in and sets up C-stands.
This
and
scene was
lighting.
written by Aaron Sorkin.
Walk and talk.
You'll walk and talk.
Two at the same
Oh,
time.
and they like to say transpo in this game, which I think I'm going to start saying.
I can't seem to be cast in
Can I
anything where I
use-
don't wear a suit.
Can I use this minibus as transpo to my apartment?
Oh, yeah. CGG Comedy brought up a good thing. Microsoft, when this game began, Microsoft had a TV division.
Yeah.
That was dumb, though.
They made two things with it and then realized, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like,
World Cup TV show,
it's
Game Over documentary.
and Halo Reach, or Halo whatever. Halo. Nobody cared.
All right, so should we skip ahead now?
Yeah, we've seen enough of this. End of episode
End of
one.
episode. Meanwhile,
Yeah, no, it's so crazy to think back to the reveal of Xbox One and how pretty much everything they talked about is dead. Like, they undid everything, and including the executives who were talking about it are gone, got their millionaire
to the ground
payoffs for leaving.
at the shipyard.
Still upset about that, huh?
You were secured.
So that's the woman interviewing him, right?
Yeah.
What if that's his mom the whole time? Or what twist do you think it'll be anyway?
She's made of time.
What a twist.
Liam Burke went to retrieve you, and you were gone.
It sounds like somebody debriefing him because it's very boring.
I think she's also saying what happened in that video in case you skipped it.
Ah.
Had better reflexes.
This should be called Brooding Bros, it says Easy Peasy. It's the battle who can outbrood the other. I'd kill for a Banjo-Kazooie cartoon, says CDG.
yeah, I just think they overestimated how many people, like, how many more streaming services do I need?
Yeah. If there's one thing I have too much of, it is content.
It is content. And I'm already buying your system for one thing and one thing.
The fact that the first episode is 20 minutes long, like, I would understand later on where it's like, wow, this decision I made back in this episode is now playing out in this episode at the very end of the game. That's cool, but
so Tank is asking, what the hell was the robotic cat in Rugrats in the Rugrats intro anyway? I don't know, but we have a PS1 version of it up on LaserTimePodcast.com.
I mean, I guess it was something Stu invented. I guess.
Was he an inventor?
Yeah, he was always trying to make kids' toys. Remember?
That's true. Yeah, it was the dad from Gremlins.
Because it didn't feel real.
That's who it was.
No.
Still waiting to wake
Oh, like the dad from Gremlins.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean that was just a believable. It was a believable dad job when we were little kids.
Yeah.
What's your dad do? A terrible inventor. That's what he does.
Oh, so your family.
You don't want to look at that shit.
Yeah.
Only way forward.
So you're playing as two different people.
well, that guy was only for one scene. I don't know if that's for the whole game.
Ah, hey, so Tank is complimenting you, Chris. Good article. I didn't know
Thanks,
that there were
brah.
intros made in 3D. Yeah, Chris searched long and hard. He's been working on it for a good while. Whoa. And I think it paid off.
So what's it telling you to do? To like redo that? To
There's got to be another way.
what do you say? Seal
So
your
now you're
path?
Blink's the time sweeper.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like closing the door behind you.
Well, I can't make that jump, but
I've never seen this element before in a game.
That really is Blink's the time sweeper stuff there.
I thought that was that and like fucking burning paper in war games is like the hallmark of the last generation.
When the fracture broke time,
You can slow time in Tony Hawk.
unstable. With my new
see, Brandolph's right. He already listens to Laser Time podcast, so he doesn't need Microsoft streaming services.
Oh.
Same with, like, I'm sure Powers season 2. I'm sure Powers is a very good well, I'm sure it's a fine show.
How
but
does it feel?
But I have 8 other, and I mean literally 8 other superhero TV shows to watch weekly that I don't have time for Powers. Sorry, Sony. I'm glad the dude from District 9 is getting some money, but
hey, Lance Reddick emailed to me.
so I hope in season 2
Blind CC, forward this to 8 of your friends. Have good luck all year.
I hope in season 2 he improves his American accent, because in that pilot, Jesus Christ.
Old Boy the remake was already bad, and he fucking ruined it. Terrible.
Reaper team's finishing up with the last.
He is what
Powers
looks like
is
the
fun,
lead
but
in
not
Hardcore
great.
Henry.
Is he?
Yeah.
But is in what Hardcore Henry, or you mean the guy Henry talks to?
I don't think Hardcore Henry has a voice.
No, I don't think
he's
so.
just a camera angle.
Well,
Jesus Christ, what were you trying to do? Stealth kill him?
Yeah, you can do that with the shield.
Oh, okay.
Is somebody better could have done that.
Jesus Christ. You almost got him, Dave. Full clip. One guy.
90 Minifier says, apparently video game companies thought that people just want to pay to play video games. They finally figured out people buy a game system to play video games.
To be totally honest, I think they figured out making television was less expensive.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'll use all my game systems to watch TV on them all the time. I'm done with cable.
And unlike games, you can't trade in. I can't trade in House of Cards at GameStop.
No way.
You can be dissatisfied and not demand a refund, nor threaten people with their lives and jobs.
Yeah, I said that over the weekend when I was whining about people who whine about SJWs, but I did say, like, I make fun of all those websites that are video game websites that write mainly about Game of Thrones now. But I did say, like, maybe Game of Thrones fans don't try to get people fired when they write a review of Game of Thrones they don't like. You know?
Is it actually a barrel? Hey, there it is.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Though it is like bullshit when websites...
Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, easy peasy. That completes the Vengeance trilogy with Old Boy and Sympathy for Lady Vengeance.
Yeah, I think it is bullshit that websites that have games in the name of their website mainly have articles about how great the Walking Dead season finale was.
No one said that.
Okay, actually, it's about why the Walking Dead season finale was great until the very end.
The whole reason I started Laser Time is because I don't envy any site that has to write only about games.
Yeah.
There's movie sites who don't write about every movie. Maybe you don't hear what they have to say about Princess Diaries 2. Or you write about selective stuff targeted at a certain audience who like more than just games.
Yes. I mean, clearly that's why we do what we do here.
And just the idea. I remember just working at Games Radar and like, are we really covering the Space Chimps game? Like, does our audience give a fuck? It is only a game. That's the only criteria it has for our audience. They will not like this.
Well, Chris, it's June or July. There's only that game to talk about. So what do you want?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
We got to pay this guy $200 to review this game.
I'm only mad that all the other sites like started expanding their content coverage.
They did it first.
Right when I wanted to like, fuck this. I'm tired of talking about just games. There's not enough good games. There's like fucking 10, 20 good games a year. Everything else you can ignore.
That's inside baseball for y'all. Sorry from Mississippi, guys, says the Dez. So Ting has to go back in a bit. Okay. Chris is right. Henry is silent. Not me. You can't shut me up. But they mean Hardcore Henry.
There we go.
And check our Facebook for an awesome Brian Ward Photoshop of Hardcore Henry G. That's so awesome.
Good. Oh, it's about time he got an earpiece in this modern video game. But will he do the walk and talk, the slow walk and talk?
I had to connect my Bluetooth.
Does this look slow, man?
Charles has points.
That's one of the elements I loved about Uncharted, though. When Nathan Drake ran into environments, he would like put out his hand, not just like run up against a wall.
Charles says, honestly, I don't give a shit about game news. Oh, how many FPSs in this PC port? Do tell.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? You like? I know you can like games. You do not like every game. That's impossible. Don't tell the Gators.
Oh man, Chrome Deluxe has an interesting question. Was he the guy who played Jimmy Olsen in Returns?
No, he's and even if he was, he's alive, so he can't be Jimmy Olsen.
No, he's talking about Superman. I was thinking Superman Returns Jimmy Olsen because obviously Bryan Singer has the boys he loves, and he, you know, all his boyfriends get put in his movies.
Why am I thinking that was Jamie Bell? Am I wrong?
It might have been Jamie Bell, some
Jimmy
other
Kennedy?
dude, some
He'd
other
be a good Jimmy Olsen.
You've been axed, baby.
Some other dude that Bryan Singer sucked his D. I mean, one of those guys.
Oh, was it the Dry Docks in the distance?
Man, the Dry Dock sounds like a great bear club.
Oh, is he Jimmy Olsen on Smallville Chrome Deluxe?
You're talking to the wrong guy.
Sorry, I watched the first episode and last episode of Smallville and no others.
I got no time for a 10-season network television prequel.
Man, that's why Flash makes Smallville like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Smallville didn't even make our Batman vs Superman stream.
No, there was no Smallville game, Dave, as far as I can recall.
Well, our Batman vs Superman WWE stream. I mean, I could have downloaded him, but I was like, you know what? Yeah, I don't believe in him.
T-shirt and Levi's.
Yeah.
Well, he did have his black costume with a trench coat when he was called the Blur of Metropolis.
This still looks really cool. It is a nice little modern advancement towards telling a story in a game, which that medium is notoriously terrible at doing.
Wow, hey, I just got an invite to an actual press event out of nowhere, and to a real one, not just for like, hey, I put a game on a phone. Boy, sounds like somebody's getting some
Somebody's coming up in the world.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting 2 free screwdrivers.
I'll go to 3.
So they get on a BART and go home at 10 o'clock.
Well, I don't want to.
Hey, put me as your +1. I've done it for you.
Okay, I will.
Free drinks.
Chris, I will.
Free drinks.
Well, Chris, are you free? What night of the week is this? Chris, are you free April 12th, 1 week from today?
Jesus.
Oh no, you probably aren't. We'll have to be recording VGA.
We'll see.
I'm still figuring that out.
Jumping looks a bit weighty in this game, says Easy
feels
Peasy.
it. Especially when you do stuff like this. Wait, it's cutscene, damn it.
No jumping in cutscenes, huh? That'd be too silly.
When does this guy Prestige is Easy Peasy? I don't know. That's a good question.
I'll give Quantum Break this. The narrative style is interesting, says CDG Comedy. Yeah. I mean, Alan Wake, for all its faults of some dumb shit, it was a good game.
Dude, at that point, games were like stopping completely to like show you a terrible movie.
Yeah. Well, I love that Remedy tries new shit that will sometimes fall on its face, but they tried some new shit, like when other people don't bother.
And
this is Max Payne. I can see how the two don't gel together, them telling the story and the gameplay, but they're both great in my opinion. I do not think they work well together.
Randolph says, I just think AAA games published by Microsoft and Sony focus more on story than the look of... Than the looks, story and looks,
and how it looks,
then what makes a game fun.
Yeah, because they're usually building a franchise.
Sorry, guys,
in order to do that,
my eyesight is fucked. Like I can't. It's it's a little ahead of my hand here, the screen, and so it's really hard to read.
You can't see that far?
Not through the microphone. I have to like, scrunch my eyes and get a little closer. This looks like it's worth updating my Windows 10 for, I guess. It's possible.
If you buy the Xbox One version, you get the Windows 10 version.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Hey man, let me get your Windows 10 version, man. Let me get that.
Sure.
So Dave, does that mean it's got crossplay? Wait, Chris, do you even have Windows 10 on any machine?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not ready for that yet.
I have Windows 10, but
I had to capture that the Wild Thornberries intro. Can't do that with Windows 10.
That's a little joke right there.
What?
Some kind of goddamn X-Men?
Yay!
That's great.
I am, but only if you troll IMDb and.
That's
not
pretty
supposed
great.
to bring that up.
That is pretty great.
Aww.
Oh, you should be feeling all. Boy, we've been going for a while. We might need to wrap this up soon.
Yeah, I think we do.
But
see if Dave, you can get to another action sequence in the next 10
so
minutes.
Dinka says, I'm still scared to move to Windows 10. Tempting though Killer Instinct looks. I've been using Windows 10 on my laptop for close to a year now, and I still enjoy it. I think it is a big improvement over Windows 8.1 or whatever the fuck that was. Like,
well, I capture video, and it's no good for me.
Jump. We just make boxes here. Whoa, tarnation, boy! You some X-Men walking into corners?
I got theories, man.
Boy, this classic Remedy overactor character here.
What was the yellow arrow pointing at?
I've got to get up to the window, but
he had to get to the window.
CDG Comedy wants us to rat this game out to Fox.
Let's see. How do I get to?
So Tanka says,
Yeah.
So Tanka posits that Quantum Break is the Deadpool of modern third-person shooters.
Except not funny.
Trump.
It never says?
No, it doesn't.
Look at my sweet tag.
It's the best tag in all of graffiti.
I mean, yeah, the Des 7 is quite old tech at this point.
Yeah, that's definitely a theory.
So Tanka says, I'm still using 7, so I don't know what to do, lol. Don't you have a free upgrade to 10 if you want it?
Up to that window.
They've had to get up to the window.
When is this game going to realize I'm an idiot and just tell me exactly how to do it?
I think you were on the right track with the boxes.
Brandolph says, I have...
Maybe I could
Brindolf says, I have Windows 10, and I didn't have a problem compared to what I did with 8. Slow motion tacos because funny, says Brandolf. I mean, that is the funniest thing. Slow motion tacos. And if then after tacos...
I use that to upgrade. But,
Actually, Chris, one of my favorite comments about Deadpool was talking with your gal pal about it, was saying that... I asked her, didn't you love all the romantic scenes in it of like their meet cute of when they said, we laugh at the same rape jokes. We're so funny.
I don't know what her real opinion was on that film. I don't know why she agreed to do it.
It's because she loves you.
Yeah, but it wasn't even like, I just like, we were out and eating, like, you want to go see Deadpool? I'm like, sure. I'm like, that's it? I should have taken more convincing. There you go. There's your Huckleberry. I see a little drawbridge over there. You should have looked around.
It's a good thing the train guys made this.
Yeah, it's nice that the hobos
Follow
set up a nice
the yellow,
catwalk.
Dave.
What?
Was there some yellow, Dave? Was
there's a yellow pointer, but it's not. It's only pointing me where I need to go.
Just don't fall.
Oh shit! Oh man! Oh fuck! You timed something? Should you have done a time thing there, Dave?
But I wonder if I can just continue midway through.
I guess
it's weird that I couldn't climb on these before.
That's fucking strange. What the fuck?
Well, because
you climb up there and then reverse.
You climb
time?
up there and then reverse the time and put those things back. Yeah.
Rewind.
No, you don't do it. Yeah, get up there first, Dave. Come on, duh.
Man, how did you ever get your MLG license? It doesn't make any sense.
It's probationary.
Clearly.
No. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Chris beat me to the hobo parkour joke. Says CDG Comedy.
That's it.
All right, there better be a guy with a
huge
cool gun.
crescendo through there.
Oh yeah, the Dez says if you upgrade, you will have to reinstall all your video drivers.
Yeah, not doing that. Not ready for that shit yet.
So is this video game's Rashomon? Says Night Dehumidifier.
Kinda.
Dave has no idea what that means.
Well, it's multiple perspectives. I've seen Rashomon.
You have?
So what if your Kurosawa's greatest
This isn't Brett.
I should not treat you like Brett.
I'm more of a Hidden Fortress guy myself.
Jesus, Dave, I'm a whole new side of you.
Easy Peasy says this part feels like a momentum killer.
It really does. And
a way to pad the game.
End the stream with something big.
I did take a. Wasn't that a great way to end the stream? Oh, that guy.
That guy's behind the door.
He didn't help at all. He just sat next to it like a cat waiting for food.
I guess this guy will have a key and he'll open a door or some shit.
Uh-oh. Still too soon.
I had to press X to activate the map.
Let's mark Ground Zero on our map.
Security's tight.
CDG says Redbox. Hey Dave, would you want a coupon for a free DVD rental from Redbox?
I wouldn't turn it down.
Okay.
Would you like a 49-cent taco from Taco Bell? Because that is the equivalent value.
Yeah. I accidentally got one by giving 80 cents to Red Nose Day at Walgreens. Which, by the way, let me complain about Red Nose Day, this charity.
Please.
My problem is that it is a European construction that's trying to invade America. We do not believe in Red Nose Day here. It's bullshit.
Why?
So keep that on your side of the Atlantic, Europe. I'm not into it. I'll watch videos of Borat and Alan Partridge celebrating Red Nose Day, but I don't want to celebrate it myself. We've got our own
we really don't.
stuff here.
We do not.
We don't give to anybody.
No
We're
national charity
America's.
days.
When he shows his face,
I'm waiting to see what the Europeans in the chat will think of my bitching about.
Ooh, here we go.
Time blast.
Glad we waited. Fuck! Can you just shoot them in the air? What are you supposed to do?
Puppybox is trying to set me off
dead.
by saying that the Styles Clash is a great transitional move. Ugh. CDG Comedy says, we gave them Coca-Cola, they gave us Red Nose Day. Is this Hank Trump? Says Bittersweet Jesus. We got many great things here. We got many.
In my day, people earn charity.
I read an amazing interview with Trump.
My foot.
I read an amazing.
I
read an amazing interview with Trump where somebody asked him, like, so what is your thoughts on Abraham Lincoln? He's like, he did an important thing. A lot of people wouldn't have done it, 20, 30 years before. They wouldn't have done it then. He did it. It was great. Abraham Lincoln did it. And it's like the person pointed out, like, I don't think Trump knows anything that Abraham Lincoln did. Like, he just knows that it's good.
Very brave of him to be on the $5 bill and the dime.
I would have gone
with everything about prohibition.
I personally don't associate with that kind of money.
I think.
All right, why don't you end us with a badass shot, Dave? We got to get the hell out of here. Shot of your face. Shot of your face, Dave.
See you, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and all those things.
Yeah, go to our YouTube channel, though. We just uploaded a shitload of weird-ass PS1
Oh, my God,
videos,
yes. YouTube.com/LaserTime Network.
Tell a friend goodbye, everybody.